Okay. I know I look crazy, but this not about me. We came to spill the tea about Scrappy and Bambi. He got the kids, y'all. He was in a hotel room. Let's get into the video. Well, as you can see, this must definitely mean that it's over between the two of them. But the only part that matters is this right here. Look at the smile on his face, the smile on those kids' faces. This is what it's all about, and more men should be able to take a note out of the book. What's going on in a relationship is going on in a relationship. Kids should still get equal opportunity from both parents. Scrap look happy. The kids look happy. Look how they tearing up that room. It does not matter. That man went and got a place to be able to spend time with his kids. Yes, he did, and yes,
get up and get it. Stay motivated. Never let nobody destroy your moment, dim your light, or tell you ain't nobody, or make you feel like you ain't nobody, because you are somebody. God made you. You feel me? You got to wake up, speak positive stuff in your life. You got to do it. You got to motivate yourself. You got to know God got you, and everything gonna work out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? All that hate and stuff, like if you got hate in your heart for somebody or anger at somebody, you got to let it go, because that ain't going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Got to let everything go, give it to God. Just be happy you here.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. I look terrible, feel terrible, but money has to be made. So I came to give y'all that tea to sip with me. Let's get into it. As y'all can see, they came to some type of, I guess, equal medium for Scrappy to be able to get the kids. It don't matter whether he had them in a hotel, smotel, Holiday Inn. It does not matter. That man made a way to be able to spend time with his children. I am happy that Bambi did not play the role like so many other scorned baby mothers do and not let that man see his kids. You understand? Even though they are going through adult situations and they might not be seeing eye to eye, the one thing that they do see eye to eye on is them babies. Them babies are still getting a chance to get love from both parents, the mother and father, even if it's not together. You understand? So when people be in situations and everything is going good and the child or children got both parents, you don't think that affects the child when now one parent leaves the home and they have to figure out when the next time they might have to, or when they're going to see that parent again. And if a baby is young or the child is too young to even know or be able to ask those type of questions, then they just have a lingering loneliness till they figure it out, meaning till that parent comes back around. So I'm happy that in this situation, maybe some other divorced, couples should take some notes from Scrappy and Bambi to show them that even though you may not agree with the other parent, there's still the other parent. So you do not have the right or should not use the right of keeping a person kids away from them because you are not in agreement with with the other adult. So now the kids is the ones that actually have to pay the price because that's the only one who will suffer. You choosing not to see this person. I'm not. Why I got to be caught up in the middle of y'all situation, and why you got to try to hurt the other person with me? Why use me? Because you're not only hurting the other person. Hello, you hurting me too. I also love or have love for the person that you are trying to hurt. And if you're using me as an object to hurt the other person, don't you think me, the person that's being used, is affected as well? I want to see my other half. Even if that's no longer your other half, it's still half of me. So I'm happy that they were able to agree. Now let's get into the factors of when people breaking up, friends and family got to learn their place. I understand. You might feel that you speaking up for the person that you care about. You might feel like you defending the person that you care about. But what you really need to do is mind your business. Because when people are going through a situation, especially when there's a child or kids involved, and outside voices tend to put their opinion in, it doesn't make the situation better. It makes the situation way worse. On top of the fact is, if you think that you're going to still be around, and I have a kid that's in this situation, and I'm going to send my kid to be around somebody that got ill feelings with me. Now, the other party, which is the parent, I don't have no control over that because we both laid down and made this baby. So yeah, I got to share my kid with that person. But I don't have to share my kid with any and everybody else that feels a certain type of way about me as a person. I don't know when I send my child into that environment if that person or those people are going to choose to display their feelings while my child is around. So when you a friend or a family member, sometimes the best thing you could do to help is just being there. Not speaking or talking about what you would do, because now everybody will say what they would do in the situation. And when things is not going good, you really truly get to see how people felt about you the whole time. Because these feelings didn't just appear out of thin air. You speaking on what you always felt. So let's not just be fake about the situation. So now that you done put your feelings out there and I know how you feel, now I as a person, I get to take my next move. And if my next move is, listen, I don't feel comfortable with having my child around somebody that feels that way about me, then I should be respected on those terms. Because being there for another person is being there for another person. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But once you start overstepping those lines, like you the person in the situation, because people, you would think, some people, some friends and some family, they overstep their boundaries to the point you would think they was the one in the relationship with the person that you getting a divorce with. Because they got so much to say. Now, you fighting for this person, right? You feel you defending this person, right? But what you ultimately doing is making it more bad and more inconvenient and more harder to come to a situation as far as agreement when it comes to this person, because now all this extra done got thrown in the fire. So my advice to friends and family, when two people are already dealing with something that is not easy, because it's always good to get together, it's not easy to separate. So when people are dealing with a separation, if you are outside party, hence the word outside party, mind your business. Mind your business. Sit there on the sideline and say things like, girl, don't worry, we gonna get through this, it's gonna be all right. Don't be sitting there trying to fight her ex-man like that was your ex-man and you the person that, girl, if you don't sit down, or whoever, don't sit down and mind your business. Because these two people still got to deal on the factors of what's important to them, which is their kid. And if you a family member of mine or a best friend of mine, and now me and this person do come to an agreement where we co-parenting, that means my child going to be over there with that parent, and when my child come over here with me, it's going to be with me. But that means that now I cannot bring my child around you because you don't wanted to sit there and jump in something that didn't have nothing to do with you, and the other party don't want the kid around you now. You happy? You happy? Mind your business. That's my advice to y'all. The third parties, stay out of it. The next thing, okay? When you are dealing with the divorce, or you dealing with, stop telling people so much of your marital business. What happened when you was married to a person is what happened when you was married to a person. Whatever y'all talked about or pillow talked about or chose to tell each other, or what y'all was going through within the time of, y'all being married, that should have stayed within the marriage. Once y'all separate, those things should never be disclosed to other people. That's still the no basis. I understand people be caught up in their emotions. I understand people be, caught up in their feelings. But you still have to be careful and wary of the things that you put out into the world. Everything still ain't for everybody. And if they was not there when the situation took place, then they should not be a part of the situation now that the situation is over. Keep stuff to yourself. Some things you still have to keep to yourself. So I hope things end on a calm note for Bambi and Scrappy. I'm happy that they co-parenting with the kids. I'm happy that Mama D gets to see her grandbabies, but she gonna have to tread lightly about what she say about their mama if she want them babies to be able to be within her presence, because the mama has to say so when it comes down to the factors of them kids leaving her home. You understand? And she could agree to them leaving and being around their father all day in America. But she can put in the compromises that she don't feel safe with her kids around you as a person. And you don't want that, because as their grandmother, you definitely want to be able to stay a part of those kids' life and watch them grow, rather than being on the outside and having to see them grow just like us and everybody else on the internet. You understand? So with that, just lay low, Mama D, lay low. And we're going to have to see how it's going to work out with the oldest daughter now interacting with the youngest kids, being that the oldest daughter was online interacting with an argument with the mama, because you know she feels she put the mama in its place, which I felt that wasn't her place to handle that place. Yeah, 18 and all that, you still not grown. 18 still got teen. You was still 17 last year, and you're gonna be next teen 19 next year. Okay? Only thing you old enough to do is sign your name on the dotted line. You can have feelings, yeah, you have feelings up until whenever or however, but it's still a place that you're supposed to play. And that place was for your father to speak on, not yours. Your mama don't need you to defend her. She's a grown enough woman, and I understand, oh yeah, that's her mama. That's what's people problems now. Because had that been your kid, and if she's speaking up and she talking to you like that, you gonna feel the same way about her being 18? Are you still gonna feel the same way about her being 18? No. So with that being said, respect is still a virtue. It don't matter whether these two is going through it. When Scrappy and Bambi was not going through a divorce, you ain't hear Imani getting her all the way together then. And this is not the first time Bambi has said something about that girl's mother. It sure ain't. So you got to really pay attention, okay? Pay attention. Stay in the child's place, because no matter how old you get, that woman will still be older than you, and she had a title over you, which was stepmother. And even if she's no longer going to be your stepmom because her and your father is getting a divorce, that's their business. At one point in time when your mother wasn't there taking care of you and you were at your dad's house, that was the woman that was in place. Stay in yours. Period. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, because as y'all can see, I look messy, so I had to come and bring the messy. So the messy has been put out there. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely make sure you comment, because I want to know what y'all feel about this situation. Are y'all happy that Scrappy got the kids like I am? Do y'all think they're going to be able to move forward without, you know, the kids having to be caught up in their little situation as far as a divorce? Do y'all think the outside parties should mind their business, the friends and the family, and let the two people that's actually in the situation handle their situation? And if you would like me to bring more videos to you like this, let me know that too. And your girl is sick, but I am out. This tea with Tay. Hit the like button, please don't play.